Mother, you make me feel so safe and clean and serene like a pristine Jack and the Bean. Sponsor a highway. And like a steel beam, I ram and I ream and let off steam. Just like a fiend on Halloween. And I am what you deem, just like you know what I mean. With Charlie Sheen and the lean cuisine. That makes the cream and it lets off heat, just like you can't beat my meat. And the price is steep, just like I can't get no relief or release. All the nonsense must cease from the crease, just like the gold leaf. You won't let out a peep or even say meep. Like it gets deep, so read 'em and reap. Just like when you end up in a heap, just like you creep. And you eat the veal that comes from the seal or a sheep. And you know the deal. I always keep it real and do what I feel. Just like the wheel from which I get my next meal. And it's a steal. Just like if you're depressed, then I suggest you stop pressing the D, because you roll with the best and you wouldn't settle for nothing less, including the rest. So pass the test and don't jest, just like you dress to impress. But never smoke that cess. With that sweet caress. And be hesitant with the guess, but I do digest. And I put a hex on the Chex Mix that judges out his drags and he shakes a leg. But don't beg, just like you have a wife named Meg, who you nag on the rag. And you drive a way that is a sag. Just like it's a peg. And the little baby guinea pig, she does a jig and smokes a cig after she gets shot down by a MiG while carrying a sour known as cig. And she wears a wig, just like she loves to dig. And she should go on Jenny Craig, because she is rather big. Just like the ligament, from which I cement, with intent to invent a stent to help Clark Kent, because I'm rather extravagant, militant, diligent, and deliberate. Not to even mention heaven sent. And I am awfully pent, just like the dent who won't pay his rent because he's with his henchmen with an honorable mention. And how much are you benching from the wrenching? Live with intention.